Another thing that makes Paris unique is that you could often see far in the center of the city. The French love symbolism, and so they decided they preferred it to be open. Why did we make it like this? For you. For you. To impress you, so that you would always have a sense in Paris of where you are.
We're at the Eiffel Tower and I'm so excited. Feels unreal because you see so many photos of the Eiffel Tower and now we're actually standing on top of it. It's so beautiful up here. Paris is incredible.
Explorica did a fantastic job. Having fully customized tour set up for you, the tour guide was absolutely amazing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime trip.
We all just really bonded and we became family, and I feel like that will stay with us forever.
Welcome to Paris, everybody. Bonjour et bienvenue à Paris.
Ever since I was little, I always was like amazed by the Eiffel Tower.
It really is a bit of a shock when you see it. It's a symbol for Paris, for France, maybe even Europe.
I've never seen anything like this before. This is incredible. Yeah? Absolutely incredible.
We learned so much about it in AP European history and just actually seeing it in person, it was just amazing.
I love Rain as long as I'm in Paris.
1, 2, 3. To Montmartre. What's it called? Montmartre. Montmartre. It's an artist colony.
Très bien.
Très bien.
Très bien.
Merci.
Merci.
It's beautiful.
That's really pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, we all
Oh God, this is
we all.
gorgeous. Who just arrived now? Perfect. There's your ticket.
Where are we right now? The Louvre. We're gonna see the Rapid Medusa and the Mona Lisa that we've studied in school.
That's my favorite.
My grandma says I look like the Mona Lisa when I smile. Well, anyway, no, you did the pose. I am the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa. We are at the Vimy Ridge Memorial in France. It was built in honor of all the Canadian soldiers that fought in the First World War.
Vimy was just one part of a massive battle, the Battle of Arras. It's the first time we get a chance to distinguish ourselves other than a colony of Great Britain. Generally, we say that this was a turning point in our sovereignty, in our independence. But if you just focus on the first two, that's truth and knowledge. And one thing you're going to notice as we work through the symbols, there is no place on this where it talks about we destroyed the enemy, we are better than everybody else.
This monument really captures what it is to be Canadian.
My heart was beating really fast and I was really excited, and it was really amazing. Yeah, so everyone said it's tiny and you're not impressive, but it is. It was. It was amazing.
From the rose window, there should be flying buttresses on the sides, and there should be barrel vaults on the inside, and groin vaults, and pointed arches.
I was really looking forward to just seeing the architecture. I feel like Paris has like a stereotype for being like so cute and like the architecture of the buildings, and I was really excited to see what it was really like. There's no way I would ever expect to see so much of Paris in one day.
I was surprised. I didn't think we would get it all in, and I thought we'd be super rushed, but we actually got to see, like actually sit and see everything that we wanted to see.
Eating ham and cheese at Versailles, and it's so good. On French bread pizza, we're so French.
It doesn't get much better than this.
I mean, French bread.
But then it's Louis XVI, his grandson, at the end of the 18th century, who will have to pay with his head for the nonchalant governing of his predecessors. Exactly.
And it's just really cool to step back in time and experience a different culture. If you come to France with Explorica, you will see so much you have never seen before in one day. I feel like after traveling to Paris, my perspective on where I live now in Richmond will change.
You can learn about the language and the grammar and stuff, but you don't really get to see the people and like interact with people who live kind of different than you would in the States.
I didn't know what to expect, but it exceeded my expectations. Bienvenidos a España!
It's a church that Gaudi made in Barcelona, and he couldn't finish it in his lifetime because he died in 1926.
Sagrada Familia, something really incredible and hard to believe. The houses here correspond to 8 apostles.
I love the detail on the outside. I think I would want to come back like when I'm an adult to see the finished product of Gaudi's church, definitely. Then they were saying there was going to be, the biggest tower would be 450 feet high, which is like I was thinking the dragster, like at Cedar Point. Like trying to imagine that in like tower form.
I want to be an architect, and so seeing Gaudi and his architect was really awesome.
We got to see
La Casa Mia.
It sort of looks like skeleton bones stacked on top of each other.
It has a lot of curvilinear shapes on it, and there's ornamentation that's lots of different colors, which you don't usually see in Barcelona.
And it's for a family that was, a house. It's really cool.
And Mr. Milà was no exception. So he managed to build a house for his family, so the whole world could see how rich the Milà family were.
I've never been on a train ever. How do you say it in Spanish? Metro.
They're just really hard to open. But no, I liked them. Tastes like fresh from the sea.
I really liked this trip a lot. I've never been out of the country, so it was really cool.
It was a lot of fun. All the different shops and food.
It's this like vibrant, fast city that really doesn't get going till later in the afternoon, and it's just a really interesting place to be in.
Me encanta España.